Welcome back to channel 87 News, where we talk about today spoiled brats and why you should raise them. First off, let's get Michaela, and she can tell us why it's really important to raise spoiled brats.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and this is Rose, my dog, and here I'm going to tell you why you should be raising spoiled brats. So, I'm a mother, and my two children, Sophie and Nancy, know from experience that they get to go on shopping sprees. Like, my daughter over here, she gets to go on Gucci shopping sprees, and let me tell you the reasons why. First off is when your kids. First off, the reason why you should go let your children be spoiled brats is so obviously they can have high self-esteem, and whenever they go to school, they can show off their Louis Vuitton bag and their Gucci and the receipt for the Gucci shopping sprees, and they can tell their friends, and she can brag, and my daughters can brag about all of their shopping sprees at all the places, and boy, oh boy, will that raise their self-esteem. So that's probably one reason why you should let your children be spoiled brats and let them get whatever they want. Another reason is kind of similar, but instead it's basically just the same thing, but for adults. So, like, if I have my Louis Vuitton bag and I'm going up to the register paying for another Louis Vuitton bag, I can take out my Louis Vuitton wallet and show them all my money, and the people at the register will be like, oh my gosh, she has so much money, here, let me give you free Louis Vuitton bags. And so basically, if you're a good valued customer, you'll get free stuff. So that's another reason why you should raise spoiled brats, so you get free stuff.
I'm Dylan, yeah, what up? And I am Michaela's husband, yeah. And from my experience, it's illegal. It's pretty easy raising children, especially my two little precious angels. Are you my precious angel? Oh, you are my precious angels. You see what? So yeah. Here are the pros and cons of why you should raise some spoiled brats, like my two precious angels. And yeah. Here are pros and cons. Actually, there's no cons, it's just pros, because raising children is pretty cool. Yeah, the pros and cons. Pros. Only pros. Oh, God.
Guys, there was just a tornado hitting the studio, and Dylan's mustache flew off during the tornado. Yes, it was caught on footage. So I will be taking over for Dylan. Also, don't forget to send notes to the studio saying, "Rip Dylan's mustache." Anyway, I will be continuing what he had to say. And here are the pros, not cons, no, of why you should raise a spoiled brat. Alright, guys, we're back, and today, here are the pros of why you should raise spoiled brats. Number 1 says, so you don't go in debt. Now, if you spend so much money at Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or whatever Michaela said, then you won't go in debt. Number 2, you get a free education. Your children spend money throwing it in the air, going crazy, just like Dylan's mustache. And I'm sure you can get a free college education. The next pro is your children want to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no judge. They can then buy their wife or husband whatever they want. Like, for example, Dylan's daughter. Yeah, her. She finds a boyfriend and she says, I'm rich, I'll get you Louis Vuitton and I'll get you Gucci. And her boyfriend will be like, yeah. So they get married and they give birth to a bunch of gold diggers, and that's just really cool. So the next pro is the reason why I should be raising spoiled brats and why it's good to be rich is so that way you get maids and you don't have to put a finger down. Everyone will do the work for you. And are you do you have a kind, beautiful soul? And you don't want your children to work either? Well, you can either make them slaves or you can make sure they don't lay a finger either. The last pro is probably the best one yet, and here it is. Do you want to take advantage of your children's money? Well, now you can. Trick your kids into doing whatever, and they can buy you a private jet. You could have the time of your life. If you hadn't had a honeymoon yet, which I think is dumb, but whatever. If you haven't had a honeymoon yet, you can just go get one for free. And that's the real advantage of raising a spoiled brat. So, now that's satire.